So this is a Norco ZX80. It is a little different than most of the bikes that you see pop up here on the Spindatt channel, but for good reason. I think we can all agree. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this thing pop up in my feed probably like a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, where I explained somewhere along the lines of, here's this Norco that Angela had found in the garbage that needed like a couple things. I had some spare parts hanging around. Boom, upgraded it, made it better for our niece Emma, who had just this year learned how to ride her like really like comically small bike without training wheels. So it was time for an upgrade. And well, kids bikes are hard to find. Kids bikes are like kind of expensive for what you get a lot of times, so it's a hard pill to swallow because, well, same story as always, it's a kid's bike. Kids grow really fast sometimes, and it's hard to just like, it's hard to justify throwing down big dollars on bikes that might only get used for a year. Though I'm hoping to keep this one going for a little bit. Anyway, the reason a month or a month and a half has gone by and that this is still here is there's about a 2.5 hour drive between Angela's sister and us for us to get it to them. And the one time that it worked out not bad, that Angela could have brought it with her, I was stuck in Moncton during that like weird ordeal where I was stuck there, and I had all the keys for all the lockups of all of these storage spaces here in the backyard. So it stayed here while Angela was down home visiting. Anyway, I'm glad that's the case. I'm glad that that happened, because while I did do a few pretty cool different things to this thing, most notably I think is like the wide aluminum undersized handlebars that I just happen to have, along with some grips, some new grips at that, and an upgraded braking system. So I had a Hayes lever that I had gotten from my friend Rob. That's on here now. New cable to a proper set of V-brakes, some Shimano V-brakes. Unfortunately, I didn't have a new noodle. That's fine. I also pulled the headset apart to throw in some grease. But the true pièce de résistance, the reason that I'm kind of pumped that it didn't actually make it to Amherst in time is the fact that I did upgrade the tires on my BMX, which means I've got two really tough, big BMX tires left over from my BMX that just so happen to be the right size, the right fit, and the best upgrade for this, a 20-inch single speed kids mountain bike. This, the idea that these are gonna get used on this, it excites me. Mostly because I know I'll never use them again, and also because these tires, they're already roasted. They're basically done. And I guarantee you, guaranteed, it's going to look sick. So we gotta get a before and after. Which I am up here with regret that I didn't take more before and afters when those wide ass bars went on, but anyway. So that was the before shot, which we're obviously going to cut to again when I actually get the other tires on. You know what? The rim tape on this wheel is actually disgusting, so I'm gonna do good time to just throw in some grease anyway. Okay, are you ready? Because it's done. Obviously we have to do a little like glitch transition before and after, so we'll do that now. I'm gonna say, I think this is probably one of the better finished products that I have done without spending a pile of money. If you don't agree, the final product, the way it sits, these wide bars, that big Fit Bikes tire, the smooth Animal GLH tire in the rear, the low saddle height, the rear brake only, single speed, doesn't it just kind of look like the world's littlest, tiniest, most fun dirt jumper? I am particularly fond of this final product. It should, I hope, give some people who have a bike like this, where like maybe your kid has grown up and you're done with a bike, like they're totally grown out of it and you're like, I'm done with this. Don't throw the thing out. Kids' bikes are like pretty resilient, especially good ones from brand names like Norco. Don't throw it out. There's still so much that can be done by people like myself. Like I'm not the outlier here of people who like to do things to bikes. There are tons and tons of people who have leftover parts and can do stuff like this. So don't throw your bike out. Put it up somewhere that people can have it for free. If you're looking to just get rid of it, people will come get it. This is a prime example of that. All right, this time I can happily say that it is leaving the Spindatt shed for the first time for the last time.